Hey my beautiful Pisces peeps, what's going on everybody? It's Ann from CancerMoonsTarot and welcome into your November 2023 tarot reading. How are you? Hope you guys are doing well. Do want to mention as always, if you're interested in a personal reading, you can check out my website, CancerMoonsTarot.com. It's going to be the first link in the description below if you're interested. But Team Pisces, without a further ado, we're going to see what's popping in here for the fish coming on in to November 2023. What do we got in store here for Pisces, baby? Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus throughout the month here of November 2023. What do we got coming on in here for the lovely fish? Let's have a look here, guys. Starting out with the overall energy, Two of Cups coming into play here for you. You could be connecting with a water sign like a fellow Piscean, Scorpio, or Cancer. Looking at the current energy, Five of Cups, what you're dealing with at this time, Knight of Cups showing up as well, and having a look at the current outcome for the main situation, we do have here an Eight of Wands coming out to play as well. So I get the feeling of some sort of reconciliation being very, very prominent here coming into this month. And when I use that term reconciliation, I use it very, very broadly because we're not just talking about, hey, an ex is back in your life, you're reuniting, you're getting back together. That can be the case for like a small amount of Pisceans, I think, that are watching. I think for the vast majority of you, when we're speaking on reconciliation, this could be about mending problems or issues with somebody you're already dealing with that you're close to, or this could even be about reconciling and getting back to a place where you're feeling healed within yourself, where you're feeling close to yourself again, where you are putting in the work, you're eliminating any sort of toxins, any sort of negativity from yourself at this time, and getting back to feeling like you're connected to your highest self. I think that for most of you, that's the pinpoint we're seeing here coming into November 2023. Feels like a massive, massive month of self-care, of getting your mental health into a great place, of reconnecting to yourself, feeling powerful again. Pisces, I'm getting chills, okay? I like it. It feels so good because it's healthy. Like, it's a healthy month is what I'm feeling coming up here so far. You know, looking at what you're dealing with, Knight of Cups, it's like you're choosing to make positive strides. You're choosing to move into a very positive direction here. And speaking of things moving, looking at the outcome, Eight of Wands, energies are being transmuted. Energies are shifting. It feels like you are transmuting any sort of negativity into positivity. Any sort of things within yourself that need to be mended, that's being mended, you're being healed. Any problems you may have, whether you have been arguing very constantly or consistently with a spouse, with a friend, with a family member, can be reconciling with that person in that retrospect and getting to a more positive place and deciding, let's let the past be the past. Let's hash out and bury the hatchet and move forward in a positive direction. You can be seeing conflict resolution strongly coming in here as well, moving into the month of November. So far, so good. As I did mention, I think for a small fraction of you, it could be about a past partner coming back. Maybe there's a reconciliation with an ex. That could be the case for a few of you as well, but I don't think that that's going to be the main point. I think for most of you, it's about getting into a better spot with yourself, especially if you have felt like it's been a bit of a tough time for a while, Pisces, you know? A couple Pisces in my life personally have been going through a little bit of a rough ride. So it would be nice to see this really healthy, loving, and nurturing energy towards self that many of you may be picking up on coming into this month, okay? All right, let's have a look and see what's coming up in the challenge, Pisces. What's going on there? What do we have here for the challenge regarding November? And that challenge is going to be the Three of Cups. Yeah, I think the challenge here was finding happiness again. I think the challenge here was enjoying yourself and letting go. I'm hearing letting go, okay, being one of the main things highlighted. So Pisces, letting go and having a good time, letting go and enjoying yourself. It feels like that's been the pretty difficult part. Why has it been so difficult for Pisces to kind of just mellow out, let go, enjoy themselves? What's been creating this resistance to that? We have here the Devil. The energy of feeling stuck, the energy of feeling trapped. The Devil can represent stress. It could represent the energy of feeling stuck and tethered to something. There might be something in your life maybe that's made you feel so stuck. It could be a job. It could be a certain relationship, like a friendship. It could be a romantic relationship. But there definitely, I feel, was something holding you back here, Pisces, that has made you feel like you couldn't enjoy yourself because something was becoming a burden. That's the thing here, Piscean. Could be maybe your own negative thoughts for some of you. It could have been a specific person in relationship. It could have been a job. It could have been a car. Maybe you had a burden like a crappy car that you just had to keep putting money into. And it was like, I'm always stressing because it always stresses me out, right? I remember my first car. I was like, oh my God, a problem after another after another. I was like, please, I need to get a new car. I need to get something modern, right? So at the end of the day here, it looks like moving into the challenge, the biggest challenge that you guys have faced so far is that energy of being able to relax, to reduce the stress, to be in your inner calm. But the great thing about the challenge in my spreads is that anytime we see it as a challenge, it also means it's a challenge being overcome this month. So you're overcoming that challenge this month, Pisces, where you're getting to that point where it's like, I can enjoy myself. I don't need to have stress overtake me. I don't need to be, trapped and tethered here to the devil. It's like, I do feel free coming into this month. So this is going to be fantastic news to see that you're overcoming that hurdle. Now let's have a look and see what you can expect throughout the rest of November 2023 regarding your main situation and the main stuff in general. What else can Pisces expect here throughout the rest of November 2023? Starting out here with the first card, we have here the Three of Pentacles, the following, the Queen of Cups. Moving forward from that, we have here the Magician, and we have here an Ace of Cups coming out to play as well. So Three of Pentacles here, Queen of Cups here. I definitely think in terms of what you can expect, Three of Pentacles is putting things back together. That could be about feeling like you're getting yourself together, getting yourself collected. If for a few of you, Three of Pentacles can be about getting your finances in order. If you have felt like it's been difficult to keep your money together, maybe you feel like you've been just kind of like you've had a lot of bills to take care of. You've had lots of things to do. There could be consolidating happening. There could be debt consolidation happening for some of you this month as well, especially if it's like, okay, I have this outstanding bill. I have that outstanding bill. You might be getting a loan to consolidate debt. You might be seeing that show up here in November. Keep in mind, it's Scorpionic energy. It's 8th house energy. So it's big with the finances moving into that 8th house vibe because it's the house of sex, money, death, and things of that nature. So especially if you're dealing with any sort of debts, it's a great time to start consolidating and getting things together, so you have just one payment that you can attack and really start working your way out of that. So you definitely could be making money moves here if you have any sort of debt, student loans, car loans. You can be getting all that together here at this time. So definitely something you can expect here with the Three of Pentacles. But the Three of Pentacles is also about if you've been indebted to a person, or if there is anything that you feel like you need to take care of. If you owe somebody something, you can notice that this will be the month where you're taking care of that here as well. Now, Three of Pents in general, I think, it's naturally the card I look at it as picking up the pieces. Let's say you break a glass. Let's go ahead and pick up those pieces and let's put that glass back together. Let's glue it back together, or a vase, right? So this is going to be the energy this month where it's like anything that I feel has initially been broken, I want to go ahead and not necessarily put it back together 100%, but maybe I can reinvent it. Right? Scorpionic energy is about what can you create out of the darkness. So when we're taking a look here at maybe you feel like you've had a damaged relationship with somebody, instead of making our relationship the way it was previously and getting back to that same place, why don't we reinvent our relationship and transmute those negative energies into something that's positive instead? So it's that energy here this month where you're going to take whatever isn't working in life, and you're going to do what you can to create so much of a better version of it. And I think you're going to see that pop up here really prominently coming into November. Now, for the next card, we got the Queen of Cups. We also have here the Magician. I feel like you're showing up a lot more, Pisces, is what I want to hear, or is what I hear for you. It's like you're showing up for yourself more. So if you feel like you've neglected yourself in the past, if you feel like you've kind of haven't taken care of yourself, or if you feel like you've put things to the side, you're going to be very attentive this month of making sure that you show up for you. It's like, if I need to be there for myself, I'm going to be there for myself. If I need to prioritize myself, I'm going to prioritize myself. This is not the time for me to say, yeah, let me put my problems on the back burner. No, it's like, let me put my problems in the forefront and deal with them. So I definitely feel like you're showing up for yourself here a lot. I also see here in general, though, you're going to be at an energy where you're very emotionally receptive. And it's not to say Pisces naturally aren't. Pisceans are incredibly emotionally receptive people. But I think that this month is going to be a massive month where you can really get a sense to understand other people a little bit more than usual. So you may find this month that people feel more comfortable to reach out to you emotionally about things. You may start to notice that people kind of flock to you a little bit more for comfort and nurturing, because you're already caring and nurturing for yourself so much that other people may kind of flock to you at this time. Scorpio season is not easy on the other signs. It's pretty good for Scorpios, but when you're not a Scorpio, it's a tough season and a tough time. So you may notice people coming to you here for comfort. But either way, despite that retrospect, showing up for yourself is the main thing. And then with the Ace of Cups coming in here, it could be a massively great time for love. I think that love is going to be in the air for you a lot coming into the month of November. And not just romantic love. It's definitely an opportunity out there for single Pisces to find a romantic partner this month. But I think that love is going to be the main topic when it comes towards let's not have any sort of bad vibes. Let's not have any sort of issues. Let's overcome everything with love. So I do feel like conflict resolution is a massive thing being targeted, because if you have any sort of problems or issues with people, you want to go ahead and just say, screw it. We love each other. We care for each other. Let's overcome this situation. So definitely see that coming up here in November. Is there any other information for Pisces as to what they can expect this month? For some of you, you can expect new love coming in for you, or you can expect starting to begin to care for somebody a lot more, like a friend. Maybe you're getting closer to somebody. Maybe you weren't close to them before, but they're starting to become very close to you as a friend. It's the energy I'm feeling of getting closer to people. You could be getting deeper with people, understanding them more than you ever did before. So very emotional and feelsy time, but I think it's a positive thing for sure. Now, in regards to whatever else you can expect, the Strength card is showing out here for you. We got here the Emperor. We also have here the Nine of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. Strength card to the Emperor card. You're trying your hardest, I think, this month to not be in the energy of control. The energy of control is a tough one, because when you're in control, or whilst you're in control of yourself, your choices, your actions, there are other things that are beyond our control, right? So naturally, anything that's outside of ourselves, we're out of control of. You know, we can't control how other people treat us, what other people's actions are. We can't control the weather. You know, we can control what we say, what we do, what we choose to do. But for the things that are beyond our control, I feel like you're really trying to submit to that coming into the month here of November. So you can expect practicing, okay, if this is beyond my control, take a deep breath in, take a deep breath out. Let's not overstress about it. Because I feel like you could have been in an energy where maybe you were stressing about things that were beyond your control, Pisces. You wanted to change things you couldn't change. And it's like, I shouldn't be stressing about this. I shouldn't be letting that get to me. I think that in the month of November, it's like, I'm going to do my best to try to just learn to accept what it is I cannot change, and try to be not stressed about things that are outside of my hands or that are out of my reach in general. So I definitely see you working on that here, Pisces, for sure. And I also see here many of you guys just genuinely working on your mental health. You got here a Nine of Swords, you got here a Queen of Pentacles. Nine of Swords can represent feeling like you've been dealing with a lot of overwhelming stress, anxiety, fear, sadness. You know, I think that a lot of you for the past few months leading up to November have been feeling this way. And Queen of Pentacles says, I just need to prioritize my mental health a lot more. And I saw that in the beginning of your main situation as well, where it's like, I have a lot of things that I need to take care of. And this is the month to take care of me. You know, maybe all the previous months you've pushed away self-care to the side, but coming into November, it's going to be the month where it's like, yeah, I need to transmute these negative energies into positive energies, and I need to take care of me, and I need to make sure I'm a priority. My needs need to be met, and you'll make sure that you deliver, is what I see here for sure, Pisces, okay? All right, let's move forward to the rest of the read. I'm going to have a look here now into your career, your love life, and your personal life. So let's have a look and see what's showing up there for you at this time. Hopping into career for Pisces, what do we got showing up here for them? Eight of Cups came out. Some of you may be walking away from your career. You may be choosing something brand new. So as always, with the Eight of Cups, if one door closes, another door opens. So there could be a new chapter in your career for you, Pisces. You might be getting into a new job as you're walking away from a current job. Moving forward from that, we have here the Ace of Swords, and we also have here the Hierophants. I think some of you will notice a debate in your mind show up pretty heavily here coming into the month of November. And that debate is going to be, is this job worth it? You're going to ask yourself that question, and it's going to be brutally honest. It's going to be a brutally honest moment with yourself, a very truthful moment where you ask yourself, is what I'm doing what I want to continue doing? Am I happy with my work? Do I want to stay here? Do I want to walk away? And this is not to say that all of you guys this month that are watching are going to walk away from your job, but I think that if you've had contemplation about whether or not your job is worth it, this is going to be the perfect time to really sit down with yourself and be honest, because a lot of change comes with Scorpio season. A lot of change comes with, you know, the 8th house energy. So I think that it's a perfect time to embrace change if change is the route and the direction you want to go into. So if you find in this brutally honest conversation with yourself that you're unhappy with your job, you really would prefer something new, it's going to be the best month to change that. Go for it. Find a new job. go look at, see what you would possibly like. It would be great to see that transformation happen. For others of you, if you find that you had this brutally honest conversation and you're happy with your job, maybe you feel like you just need to change your attitude towards it. Maybe you feel like you need to bring up some things you would like to see change, whatever the case may be, then go for that as well. But I definitely see here that there can be potential shifts happening in work. Some of you might be switching careers, but for others of you, if you plan to continue to do the same kind of work you're doing, Ace of Swords showing up here, don't be afraid to voice opinions. Don't be afraid to voice things you may want to see change in the workplace, or things that you can advocate that would be better for the workplace and better for yourself at work. Definitely don't be shy in voicing those opinions, because it is a great month here to see drastic change happen. Also, favorable change happen at this time too. Okay? All right, let's hop on into love. We're going to look at the single Pisceans here first and see what's going on with you. So what do we got showing up for single Pisces in love in November 2023? First card out is going to be the Fool card. The following card is going to be the Six of Wands. And then lastly, we got here an Ace of Pentacles coming out here too. Okay. Single Pisces, the attention and the eyes are on you. I'm just pointing that out here, Pisces, okay? For the single fish, you are the attractive fish, okay? People looking at you saying, that's one sexy fish, all right? So Six of Wands, attentiveness, eyes are on you. People are looking at you. And I think that there are going to be offers popping in for single Pisces. So I wouldn't be surprised this month if somebody asks you out, somebody's like, you want a date, you want to go out on a date, let me take you to this nice restaurant. I feel like it's a great time for the single Pisces because people want to get to know you. So I do think you're going to notice that. And I do see here with the Fool card, you're quite receptive to it. Because I think if you're a single Pisces, you're not going out of your way to look for something super serious, but you're open to the idea of getting to know people. If it works out, it works out. You're pretty nonchalant, I feel, for the single Pisces about love. It's like, I'm not really trying my hardest to be booed up right now. But if it happens, it happens. So, and naturally, by the way, guys, when you don't go looking for something like love, for example, when you don't go looking for love, love always tends to just kind of find you, right? So when you decrease the importance of something, for some reason, it just makes you more attractive and more able to attract it, right? I always tell people who are like, Aunt, I want a relationship so bad. I want love so bad. I'm like, stop wanting it so bad. Wanting something means you're repelling something, right? When we talk about law of attraction, the more you want, it means the more you lack. And if you lack something, the universe reflects onto you the energetic state of being you're in. So if you're lacking love and you're vibing with that energy, the universe will reflect a lack of love. That's why if you are ever wanting to get yourself booed up and you're single, love yourself, stop searching for love, know that you're valuable and worth it, and the people will find you very attractive, and you will attract in people as well. Okay? But yeah, single Pisces, you're hot shit this month, baby. You are hot shit, okay? In a good way, all right? So I see peeps over here wanting to get to know you, all right? All right, Pisces. Moving on into the coupled Pisces. What's going on for the coupled fish coming on in to the month here of November 2023? What do we got? Two of Swords popping out already. We also got here a Page of Wands. We got here a Ten of Cups. And we have here a Temperance. Some of you might be debating whether or not you want to get married. Some of you are like, should we actually throw a big wedding or should we just get married by the judge? I think some of you guys are finding maybe you want to break out of tradition when it comes to your romantic relationship. Maybe a big wedding just isn't worth it to you. Save the money, right? Some of you might be thinking about that. So if you're in a long-term partnership, maybe you're engaged already, you might be deciding to say, maybe not a big wedding. Let's get married by the judge, have kind of like a really small ceremony. And that's not a bad way to do it. I mean, honestly, right now, the cost of living is expensive out the fucking tits. Why do you want to add more debt to your life when it comes to having a big ass $50,000 dream wedding? Why not do something for maybe 5 G's or something, a nice little reception? Save your money, right? So some of you could be thinking about that. That's what popped into my head. So I'm always going to say what pops up in this this thing over here. But we got a Page of Wands here, Ten of Cups, Temperance. I think that emotionally, y'all are solid here. So Pisces couples, y'all are good. I do see here with the Ten of Cups, more lovey-dovey than usual. When you get closer to the winter months, they call it cuffing season, the younger generation, my generation, but either way, they call it cuffing season. I think that's what they say. And it's like basically, it gets into the colder months. People want to get booed up. People want to get together. They want to have a partner to cuddle with. So you can expect being more lovey-dovey with your person as we start arriving into the colder months. I see with the Temperance, though, to the Page of Wands, I want to point something out. If there's been any sort of immaturity showing up in your relationship, maybe Pisces that are in relationships, you feel like your person's been a little immature or they haven't been mature about something, you may start to see them mature this month. Maybe they've been immature about money, they've been immature about just things going on in your relationship and not resolving conflicts. You might really start to see them step up to the plate and change their attitude towards things and have a bit of a more mature perspective. And that's growth. And seeing that growth come in from your partner might be something that makes you incredibly happy, okay? So I see a lot of you guys over here in relationships just getting closer to your person, definitely hashing out problems if there are problems. And I do see here with the Two of Swords and the Page of Wands, for some of you, if there has been a bit of a lack of intimacy over the past couple of months, or if there's been a lack of intimacy in general in the relationship, this may be the month where intimacy kind of picks back up between you both. And not just, sexual intimacy. This could be the energy as well of just like spending time together, enjoying your time together. You might start to see that you and your person are spending more time, more quality time, doing more dates, doing more date nights, getting more of that intimacy showing up in the relationship as well. So definitely a great time for growth, a great time for more closeness. You'll see that here for sure. All right. I like that. Really good for the coupled Pisces. Moving along here forward though. Let's have a look at what's going on with you personally at this time. Coming into the month, what do we got here on more of a personal level here? For Pisces, what do we got? First card is going to be the Star. Awesome. Next card here is going to be the Page of Pence. And lastly, we have here a Six of Swords. Cool. So Star card showing up for you. This is Aquarius energy if that matters to you. But the Star showing up here is a card that represents alignment, okay? It represents getting to where you need to go. I think many of you are going to get back into a connection with yourself where you are feeling a lot more high vibrational. I mentioned it since the beginning when I looked into the main situation that Pisces, there's something about this month that feels very transformative. You're moving out of low vibrations to high vibrations. You're reconnecting with your highest self. And you're going to see that. You're going to see the travel here with the Star card, how you're starting to just align to more healthier things, more healthier thoughts. You're attracting more healthier people. You have a more healthier mentality. It's like everything doesn't feel so low vibrational anymore. It feels like I'm attracting like just healthy shit in my life, and it's great, but you also have to give yourself a pat on the back because Page of Pentacles, you have started to put yourself in the vibrational resonance to receive that. This month is going to be the month where you start doing the healthy things, whether that's about, I need to associate with people who are good for me. I need to not text my ex anymore and get out and meet some new people. I need to eat healthier because eating candy all day isn't good for me, right? It's like the more you start putting forth an effort to do things that are going to serve yourself in your highest of good, you're going to start putting yourself in vibrational resonance to keep on attracting healthy and good positive experiences. So looking at you on a personal level, it's very, very transformative. And I think you're setting yourself up for a heck of a lot of success moving forward into the future here with the Six of Swords. You're setting yourself up for so much success going forward down the line to create positivity, love, and healthy energy as you progress, okay? All right, Pisces, let's go ahead and hop on into the overall outcome for you, and we'll wrap up your reading here. What's going to be the overall outcome here for Pisces throughout November 2023? What do we got? And we got here the Wheel of Fortune. I love it. The completion of a cycle, Team Pisces. The cycle is over. If you have felt for the past couple of months, and I have been drained, I have been stressed, I could not unwind, I have been depressed, I've been angry, I haven't been able to take care of myself because I've been taking care of X, Y, and Z. If you have felt that way for the past couple of months, welcome to the end of that, and welcome to the beginning in November of reconnecting to your inner peace, your inner calm, your happiness, reconnecting to self-care, reconnecting to just healthy things. You're going to notice that you're grounded, you're leveled, you are finding your zen, Team Pisces, and I love it. So it marks the completion of that old cycle that you did not like if that happened for the past couple of months, and you're starting to connect to this brand new cycle of peace, of health, of wealth, of abundance, okay? Looks fucking fantastic. So with that all being said here, Team Pisces, thank you all so much for coming out here to your November 2023 tarot reading. Thank you, as always, for giving me the honor here to read for you. I really, really appreciate it. Of course, I do hope that anything I said resonates with you, helps out with you in any sort of way. But of course, if you did enjoy today's video, definitely do drop a like. That helps out so much on the channel. And of course, if you're new here, please do consider subscribing. I would love to welcome you and have you in the Soul family. So hit that subscribe button if you would like to stick around and watch some more. I have, of course, if you want a personal read, first link in the description below. Would be happy to take care of you guys if you're interested in personal readings. But with that being said, Pisces, you guys have a lovely November. Thank you guys for being lovely as always, and I will catch you all in the next video. Much love to my soul family, and guys, take care and have yourselves a good one. Peace.